Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Going in Blind, and today we're talking about another deck of Final Fantasy X, and it's gonna be the theme Water Guardians. Okay, so yeah, there might be 3 Guardian decks already, and 2 of them might have already been water, and it might have been the case that this is the second mono deck in the series, even though the other decks in the series didn't show any mono presence in it, but this is definitely the first one that has Blitzballers. Okay, so first of all, we got Wakka. Wakka's not really the face of this deck, but he might as well be, because Wakka has almost all the backups. We definitely need Wakka to play everything else. Okay, we have 6 Tidus, and we have 8 Tidus and 6 Wakka, 2 Kimaris, and an Auron. So let's check them out, see what they do, see how they work, and if Blitzballers are even a thing or if it's just a gimmick for starting the video. But with that being said, let's dive right in. We have first up the 2-cost Wakka. It's a beautiful art, by the way. That's an amazing Blitzball being thrown, right? It's a forward guardian saying you can remove 3 real counters from Wakka to the Wakka's to use Wakka's special ability without paying the cost. So the special ability is to discard a Wakka and pay 1 water. It's not that steep, but it says choose 1 forward. It loses all abilities until the end of turn and break it. So it's nullifying abilities so that it can bring down defenses to make something that's unbreakable broken. The other effect is when Wakka or a Cat 10 forward enters your field, place 1 real counter on Wakka. Okay, Wakka's gonna rack up quite a few real counters in my opinion, because this is all Cat 10 and there's a lot of forwards considering there's only 4 backups, and these are 17 unique cards 3 times over. So 13 are gonna be backups. That's pretty sweet. Anyways, they're all are gonna be not backups. I meant to say Cat 10. Whoops. Then we got cost for Wakka. It says when Wakka attacks, choose 1 forward you control. Until the end of turn, it gains 1,000 power for each forward you control. And then it has a special ability as well. Thank God we have so many Wakkas, right? It says discard a Wakka and pay a water and choose 1 forward until the end of turn. It loses all abilities and its power becomes 1,000. Hey, that's pretty good. You could use that in response to attacking and do that to an opponent, so it lowers the power drastically. That'd be cool. Then we got the cost 7 Wakka. Nice chibi form from Pictologica, and it's a forward that's both a guardian and a Blitzballer, which I don't think it means anything. Let's keep reading. The cost required to cast Wakka is reduced by 1 for each backup you control. Nice. And it's all gonna be Wakkas or that 1 Kimari, but we don't talk about that. And yeah, when Wakka attacks, you may put 1 backup you control into the break zone. When you do so, choose 1 forward and deal it 8,000 damage. Wow. So this guy likes backups, but it wants to get rid of backups. It sounds like a good card to play and then a good card to discard once you've played it. Then we got a cost 2 Wakka. That's going to be a pretty nice turn 1 play, if I say so myself. And it's going to be a backup that taps, and it says choose 1 Cat 10 forward you control. It gains plus 1,000 until the end of turn. Pretty simple. That's definitely going to be a regular tappable backup for CP. Normal. Then we got the cost 3 backup, which is going to be EX Burst. And when Wakka enters the field, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 water or Cat 10 card among them to your hand and return the other ones to the bottom of the deck in any order. Then we got another cost 3 Wakka. That's a backup. And water forwards you control gain 1,000 power. These 2 are Blitzballers. These 4 are Blitzballers, and these 2 are Guardians. Well, not much of a life change. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look now onto the Tidus part of the deck. We have a cost 4 one. That's Pictologica. Beautiful. I love those little chibi arts. And it's a forward guardian that says, when Tidus enters the field, choose one character you control, return it to its owner. Yeah, return it to its owner's hand, and it's a 9,000. Okay, I guess that's the price to have a 9,000. Or is this blue steal, and then it's cool to bounce whatever you stole? Why'd you steal in the first place? I don't know. Not very convincing. Let's look at the other cost for. It says over here, it's a guardian forward saying when it attacks, all water forwards you control gain plus 1,000. That's way more useful. Then the cost 6 one next to it is Theatrhythm. Cute chibi art as well, but not as cute as Pixelogica in my opinion. However, it is a 6 cost EX burst. And when Tidus enters the field, select one of the 2 following actions. Choose one forward, return it to its owner's hand, or draw 1 card. That's pretty cool. Now let's look to the other forward cost one, which is gonna be the Dissidia Final Fantasy one. That's got like the special art from like when Tidus was a bad guy. He was on the villain side on Dissidia. But that's not really a canon thing in this game, so don't worry about it. That's just an outfit change. And it says for each forward other than Tidus you control. When it says Tidus, by the way, it means this card, not all 8 Tiduses. Okay, just the one there. And Tidus gains 1,000 power. Okay, so for each other card that's a forward, he gains 1,000. That's pretty good. And then it says Blitz Ace as its special ability. Sacrifice S means pitch a Tidus from your hand and pay 2 water. Until the end of turn, Tidus gains Brave. Tidus can attack as many times as your points of damage this turn. Wow, that's huge. If you have 6, it can attack 6 times, and they are, wow, they're gonna be buffing him a lot, the other cards. So if this guy's maybe like a 10,000 card and it can attack 4 times, that's huge. That's an amazing card. I don't know, that seems like one of the better ones. Let me know if it's not, but it seems super powerful. And it's until the end of turn, not once per attack, so kind of nice. Let's look at the costs. 3 Tidus this time. It says forward with back attack. I don't know what that means. You can only pay with CP produced by water backups. LOL. To play Tidus from your hand onto the field. What that means is only water and no discard. Just backups are going to do it. That's more what it's alluding to. It's not the fact that it's multicolor, even though it is funny that we are doing a mono with it. So it doesn't really bypass that requirement by being in water. It just bypasses it a little bit. But the fact that you can't play it from the beginning is the key takeaway. But it says when Tidus enters the battlefield, select one of the 2. Either activate all water forwards or choose one water forward that gains 2,000 until the end of turn. That does not seem powerful at all. So I think that's going to be one of those cards that we are going to discard for other cards or for the special ability of these guys. There's 2 of them with special abilities. Let's read the other one. Cost 4 Tidus, forward guardian with the effect of cat 10 forwards other than Tidus you control. By Tidus it means this one. Gain 1,000 power. Okay, so this one buffs itself for everyone. This one buffs everyone else by 1,000. That's cool. That's nice and neat. When he enters the battlefield, though, you may return one backup you control into its owner's hand. If you do so, choose one forward, return it to its owner's hand. Wow, that's really good because you can actually discard another card and get the backup back, and also have it do its thing, and also have it tap for CP, while simultaneously removing stuff by bouncing it to the grave, to the hand of the opponent. That's really good. It also has a special ability though. It says quick hit. Just pitch Tidus. Activate Tidus. Tidus gains plus 2,000 until the end of turn. So you can tap him somehow and then activate him. That's pretty cool. Then we have the cost 3 one. That's some nice art. Pretty good. Oh, it's shiny too. It's a foil. I get it now. It looked like really deep. So forward guardian costs 3. Tidus cannot be blocked. Nice. Very akin to a Blitzballer. Why isn't he one? I don't know. When Tidus is put from the field to the owner's deck, draw 3 cards. I don't know why that would be the case. Let's keep reading. When Tidus is chosen by your opponent's summons or abilities, you may put it to the bottom of the owner's deck. Wow. Okay, so if he's put in, you draw 3 instead. That's impressive. And then when you do so, choose one forward an opponent controls, put it on the bottom of its owner's deck. What? So basically, you pay 3 to draw 3 and remove a card on the opponent, and then instead of going to the grave, it goes to the bottom. What a card. That's a really good one in my opinion. That's pretty impressive. But hey, we got another card that's a Tidus. It's not the last one. It's actually gonna be a light one this time, and it's a 3 cost. That's an EX Burst card, and it says the required cost to cast Tidus is reduced by 1 for each category 10 forward you control, and it can reach 0. That's a very odd clause that it doesn't tell you it can't. So it can actually cost 0, and it is an EX Burst. That's crazy. And it says when Tidus enters the field, you may search for one card named Jekt, Yuna, or Waka. Amazing, because we don't have anything else. And add it to your hand. Then Tidus attacks, and when Tidus attacks, add all the forwards you control. No, I'm making the card up. Wait. When I'm just so excited from the EX Burst. Give me a moment, settle down. Woo! When Tidus attacks, all the forwards you control gain 2000 power until the end of turn. That's still an amazing card. I'm still excited. Sorry, guys. Wow, like these 3 specifically, they're very good. This one's super underwhelming. I love this one though. But this one takes the cake by far. This one's really good. But yeah, let's look at the Kimahri one. It's a cost 6 one and a cost 2 one. 6 is gonna be a forward, and the 2 is gonna be a backup, and they're both guardians. So let's go with this one first. The cost required to cast Kimahri is reduced by 1 for each job guardian you control. Wow, it's all guardians. Oh my god. That's almost 0. Actually, it can reach 0 again. That's so good. I love when we bypass those little effects. I'm really enjoying this right now. Now, the job guardian other than Kimahri you control cannot be chosen by your opponent's abilities. That's amazing. Oh my god. It's 0 cost, built-in protection, has 90,000 what? I'm making it up. I got excited again. And 10 characters other than Kimahri you control cannot be chosen by your opponent's summons. That's impressive. That's built-in protection to the max, and it's for free. For sure it's gonna be for free, by the way, because it's for each job guardian you control, not job guardian forward. So that means that this guy is a guardian. It also means that this guy is a guardian, and they're gonna help. That's really good. Wow, that Kimahri is amazing. Let's look at the other one though. It's a backup guardian. Each forward you control with a Ronso counter on it gains, if this forward is dealt damage to your opponent by your opponent's summons or abilities, damage becomes 0. And when he enters the field, choose one forward you control, place one Ronso counter on it. Okay, so it's actually putting one counter on one thing to protect it until it's gone. That's pretty good. It's protection. Way less protection than this guy over here, but it's still protection. It's just this one costs more. Actually 0. LOL. And this one costs 2, but it's a backup, so it's gonna be useful every single time. This one's gonna be useful all the time, literally like all the time. This is single time by tapping every. This is continuous the whole time, not specifically to every, although it will be every on its attack too, because it's hella strong. But yeah, last but not least, we got our buddy Aaron looking from the top. He's always looking down too, but he's too cool. We don't want to judge him for it. And it's another guardian. It's a forward that says summons and abilities of your opponents must choose Aaron if possible. That's a pretty neat way to protect everything else. That's cool. And if you control a job summoner forward, nothing. Yep, none. Or a job guardian. Oh, there it is. Other than Aaron other than this card, even though there's no other Aron, so that we can bypass that one. Aron gains when he's put from the field to the break zone, draw 1 card, and if you have 3 damage, Aron gains 3,000 as well to its 4,000 already. That's sweet. I think this deck is the strongest of them all in this category, in my opinion. Just due to the sheer power of those 3 Titas and the Aron and the Kamaris being so good. I don't know. They're super well protected. They're buffing each other. They're drawing. They're returning to the hand. Wow. I think this deck is very strong. It might be right up there on top. A good thing it was the last one. I'm actually gonna show you another one, but it's gonna be a no home extra because luckily enough, and I haven't said this in these videos yet, we have not scraped the bottom of the barrel yet. We haven't even reached it. So yeah, I wonder why. Every category is very different, man. It's very, very different. So if you guys want to see the other ones, you're welcome to. This is the last of the decks for this category, but there's gonna be a no home extra, so stay tuned for that, okay? And I think I think this deck is gonna be great. So let me know which one of the Titas of these 3 is your favorite, as well as is this Kamari as impressive as I thought. And the Titas is okay. It's not that big of a wow. It was just impressive. I was impressed by these Titases. I was way overwhelmed, but I think they're pretty good. So which of these 3 is your favorite, as well as the 2 Kamaris? Like, are they good protection? I think they are. I think this one's amazing. Not gonna lie, this one's hella cool. But yeah, let me know about that in the comments, as well as like, share, subscribe, and follow for more. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.